arrogant puppet. You misunderstand your purpose. Return to the mud you came from. You're so weak, yet you struggle so hard to live. Daring to dream of power, that was your sin.
Please, lend us your aid. If you don't stop this woman, we will be massacred.
Good timing. I keep killing and killing, but there are so many of them.
You would never partake in such a brutal act, would you? Your heart is unlike any demon's, is it not?
I'm sure you've come to understand what I told you before. That only the strong and capable should be allowed to exist in this world. The weak provoke and mislead others because they can't do anything themselves. As long as we have to deal with those parasites, it will be impossible to create a beautiful world. Come on. I know you understand what I mean.
Even you too will rob us of our dream. No matter how much you demons threaten me, I will not yield! I will fight till the end to win our freedom! Curse you! Curse you, foul demon! Forgive me, everyone.
Thanks for getting rid of him. He had so much Magatsuhi stored here. It's hilarious. He really thought a mud doll could conceive a reason? I think it was all meant for me in the first place. With this Magatsuhi, I can finally bring my reason into being. The god who once died is returning to us now. Let us lay the sacred cloth across the coffin. The soul shall remain affixed and never leave us again! By this woman's wish, I have come to create the kingdom of Yosuga. I am Baal Avatar, paragon of virtue and might, bringer of glory. I see the awakening of opposing forces. One has already emerged in Sanno, and another is about to rise in Ginza at this very moment. I too endeavor to build a kingdom. A land of beauty awaits.
little lamb that struggled through darkness and clung to life. You have done well until now. I watched as you prevailed over many adversaries. I am the trumpeter. It is I who will announce the end of time. I have come to see if you are worthy of standing with us in the final battle, where my trumpet will at last sound. Show me your incomparable strength. Let me see the raging heart of a demon. And amidst the pandemonium of our battle, hold nothing back. Demi-Fiend, you have been branded with our master's seal. You must take the last menorah to the bottom of the abyss and meet our master there. That is, of course, if you can defeat me, the last of the fiends. Seize the last menorah from my hand for the future of all demons of chaos! I shall sound my trumpet when 8 breaths have been spent. It is then that the weak shall receive salvation or death. Behold the salvation of the Lord! My soul has just awakened. Cower at the arrival of... soul shines like the brightness of noon. Alas, my soul. Behold the salvation of the Lord! Cower at the eruption!
now you stand here before me. For this feat, I shall grant you audience. Come forward. Among those who fell from heaven, alongside the Angel of Darkness, I lead the demons of chaos. I am Beelzebub, ruler of death and warden of souls. So, here we have Lord Lucifer's favorite. I've heard much about you. With the power given to you by Lord Lucifer, you are trying to create a new demon, correct? What? You didn't know that when all the menorahs have been returned to their rightful places, a new demon of chaos will be born. I have no idea how he talked you into collecting them, but I must say, you're quite gullible. Remember this, the demons of chaos are all waiting for that moment. The moment when a new demon is born, and Lord Lucifer makes his final decision. At this, the army of chaos will rise at his command to bring about that glorious event. I would gladly assist you. But you must first demonstrate that you are worthy of my help. My true form is more suitable for this test. Now, prove your strength to me. Unleash the demonic power given to you by Lord Lucifer. Now, let us begin. I hope you don't die too easily. That was a good warm-up. Well, my subordinates are getting restless, so let's start the real battle. Feel my power, Demi-Fiend!
Hold it!
Welcome. Well, what do you want? Oh. That's what I'll do. What do you want? That's what do you want? Well. Oh. Yeah. Well. Oh. Yeah. Well. What do you want? Well. I'll do.